Hello, I return. I know it's been a minute, but you know, some things take time, like this video. Um, most just to let you know, uh, regular uploads probably won't be coming until sometime around the summer. Um, Shipping takes a while, and the things I get usually come intermediately, so it takes time. Anyways, today I'm here to review a Uzbek Bowie knife. This is more of a general decoration piece, but it still serves its purpose. It's got a decent edge to it. Got a big ass handle, which I appreciate, and it's got a big ass blade, which isn't that practical, but it's always fucking nice. Very, very nice. Now on to the review of it. This knife is made out of some form of steel that I can't tell you, which I presume may be welded, considering if you look here, there's like little weld marks. I don't know how good the camera picks it up, but Uh, we'll start at the handle first. So right here you have a bear on the end of it. These little teeth marks are, they're decently sharp. You could definitely, it's definitely high quality. You could easily fucking put a fucking hole in a window with it. Granted, most people won't use this for that. But very high quality, very good material, very detailed. Now, onto the handle in and of itself. The handle is made out of bone, most likely out of sheep and or elk, since that's what's very easy to find in Uzbekistan. I do believe that this knife is full tang. I'm not exactly sure, and I don't really want to test, since I like this thing and I just got it. By the way, I got this off of eBay from an Uzbek guy for $92 total, primarily because of shipping. Shipping's really bad out of Central Asia and pretty much most of the world. If you're not shipping from Europe, it's pretty bad. But moving on to the knife, or moving on to the part before the knife, just before. This is a very, very high quality piece of metal. You can see buffing marks, which is fine. I don't really care. It's really dense, really dense. The handle, it's very much handle heavy, so that you could like balance it. You could probably balance it just right near the handle, and it still will be handle heavy. But moving on to the blade in and of itself, the blade is adorned with decorations, as you can see. I don't know what that word says, so if anyone knows what that means, please comment it down below. Now, onto the other side of this blade, something I have learned just now. That guy on the horse is known as Timur the Great. Timur was an Uzbek guy who laid claim to the more Middle Eastern and Central Asian part of the Great Khan Empire once it split into four. I believe it was the Golden Kingdom, maybe. But he laid claim to that, and he held it for a while. He was born in Uzbekistan, and that was a big thing for the Uzbeks. It's one of their great accomplishments, other than being a crossroad, is that they had a dude who ruled the world, ruled a good chunk of it. So they put him on this knife. Now, this knife is primarily ceremonial, but you can still use it for work. I wouldn't recommend it, and it isn't that sharp. I mean, I could go, which dulls it. I smack it into a tree over here. It dulls it. It puts a little gash in the tree. Doesn't really do much, but you know, it does something. So, if there's anything I can tell you, is that the Uzbeks, they make pretty good knives. From the few Uzbek knives that I have in my house, a lot of them are really high quality. The only problem is that they are very much ceremonial pieces. The one Uzbek knife that I think I'd maybe take out for work is sort of like this one. And even then, it's iffy if I would. But onto the sheath. The sheath is leather with this little engraining in it, which I think is cool. I don't know if the quality of this thing is bad in some people's knife standards. I think it's pretty sick. So, you know, I think for $92, this knife is sort of worth it. I mean, it would be more worth it if it was more sharp. I know $92 is quite a bit. It ain't chump change, especially for me. But I feel like I got my money's worth with this thing. It's nice, it's high quality. If worst comes to worst, this thing will most likely go through a person if it resorts to that, which I don't think it ever will. But, you know, good intimidation piece if you're walking around New York at night. You know, you just, oh, what? Oh, you want my money? I mean, that will get you shot, but, you know, that's why you always carry a gun on you in New York. Anyways, I'm going to be making another video today. Yeah, God bless, gentlemen. Have a good day.